Hey mate, just drop it. Hey, drop it. Just leave me alone. Hi guys, it's Jack here, and today we are going to look at knife threats when somebody puts a knife actually at your throat. So I've got my friend Patrick here, and he's going to help me simulate this particular defense. So the knife literally will be in this way. So the knife, the aggressor is holding me by my shirt. He's got the knife on my neck and he is threatening me. This is not classified as an attack, but as a threat, because he's not really attacking me, he's threatening me. He will probably want my car keys, my money, or my credit card. So he is threatening me, and then let's see what we can do against this particular threat. Okay, so Patrick is going to help me demonstrate this particular technique. Once again, it's not a knife attack, this is a knife threat. So the aggressor is coming, he puts a knife on the throat and he's demanding, you know, I want your car keys, I want your credit card or whatever. Number one rule, I need that blade away from my throat, because that's the most vulnerable part, that's the imminent threat here. As soon as he goes a little bit, few centimeters to the side, my windpipe, my veins get cut and I'm bleeding to death. So I need to get away from that knife. In Krav Maga, we follow 3 steps. Step number 1, body movement. Step number 2, hand movement. So with my body, I'm going away from that knife, okay? I'm trying to go away from it, while simultaneously, I'm using my hand to deflect that knife, to take it opposite direction from my body movement. When I combine these 2 movements together, hand and body movement, something like this. Okay. I don't really worry about this hand holding my shirt. I'm focusing on the hand holding the knife. So body movement, hand movement. One quick simultaneous movement. Okay, away from my neck. So body movement, hand movement, and the 3rd step in Krav Maga is a counter attack or strike. There's no point of me ending over here when he's holding, I've got that knife away from my body, but now it's my strength against the aggressor's strength. There's a chance that he's gonna pull that knife away, and then I'm again in a very problematic situation. So therefore, the step number 3, body movement, hand movement, I'm gonna use my free hand for a counter attack. And I want to hit as hard as I can and as fast as I can into the aggressor's face. You know, you break the computer, the rest of the machine stops working, okay? So, body movement, hand movement, I take it away as quickly as I can. I lock my arm away from my body and I work on that face. Hard punch into the attacker's face. You can't go wrong with that. So when we do it all together, okay, one more time. And I want to go as quickly as I can. I don't really want to wait here and then thinking, where am I going to punch? It's like ta-ta, ta-ta, shattered rhythm, ta-ta, okay? Bang, 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 as quickly as possible, because hitting somebody in their face, that's actually that rule of defense. Okay, so body defense, or body movement, hand movement, and counter attack. I'm counter attacking as quickly as I can. I may even hit twice while I'm looking that hand down here away from that weapon, because that's my primary target. Now, after I've crashed that computer here, the show can be over. The job can be done. Maybe the person is on the ground, the knife drops from their hand, and you know, we go home, happy days. But if the person, let's start from the beginning again. So if the person is still somewhat fighting, I need to continue on my fight. One way how I can do it is that I add my other hand, and it's going to be 2 hands against his 1 hand. I lock my hands straight away from my body as far as possible. Now it's 2 against 1. Now I use my long weapons, which are my legs, and I target very vulnerable part of his body, which is groin. So 2 kicks in the groin maybe. And now I'm not going to really worry about disarming, doing something with the knife. I simply push it away and I create a distance. I look around to check for potential attackers, because he can be here with his friend. He may not be on his own. So we should always expect more than 1 attacker. So body movement, hand movement, counter attack. Another one, double control, kick in the groin, maybe kick in the face. And I push that knife. Or if I'm double controlling that knife, I can bring the hand up here. Of course, you've got to be careful not to slice or not to poke your own face. I bring the hand up here and I push it into him and I go away. Now you could ask a question, well, the knife is still in his hand. That is true, but I've defended myself from that imminent threat. Come over here. Now I'm in an imminent danger of my own death. Here, I've already bashed his face. He's already maybe, I don't know, groggy, not willing to fight. I'm gonna get some kicks in his groin as well. So now when I push him away, we start again, and he may not be willing to continue the fight. Yes, I didn't take his knife away, but I'm ready with other weapons which I have, which are my legs. So if he, let's say, charges again, I can try to stop him with my kicks, okay? Or he may walk away, or he may drop the knife. He may basically not be willing or able to continue the attack. So when somebody is threatening you in this way, you don't always have to think that you have to take their knife away, okay? Disarm is not always necessary. What's important is that hammering, attacking, while controlling the knife. Okay, if I've hammered him enough, and he's kind of, we call it soft. I prepared him for whatever I want to do in whatever is coming. After I've softened him up enough that he may not be willing or able to continue, then I can attempt with the disarm. And the disarm is very simple. After the double control, let's say I've kicked him twice in his groin, because I'm going 2 hands against 1, I simply bring the knife to this position where it's very uncomfortable for him to hold it, and I simply push on the top of his hand and I scrape the knife out of his hand. So one more time, from this position down here, notice that my fingers follow his fingers. Okay? I bring that knife up here, I lock his arm into this very uncomfortable position backwards, and I push, scrape the knife away, and I move away. Now notice that I'm moving away with the knife in a concealed position, because we are self-defenders. We don't want to move away and go, hey, come on then, come on. Because if somebody sees us, films us, or CCTV films us, we will be perceived as an aggressor. So after the disarm, let's go Patrick, we'll do the whole thing again. Now if I am disarming, I put it behind my body, I move away, hey, and I control with my voice. Stay away, I don't want any trouble, leave me alone, just drop it. Okay? Hiding the knife away. Okay, so thank you Patrick for helping us today. This was a defense against knife threat, okay? The person can be threatening me up here, he can also go from the other angle, or he can put the knife down here and threatening me in that way. Notice that he's not actually attacking me. We will look at, thank you Patrick, we will look at knife attacks in a different video. This was just a knife threat. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free to comment or in the comments below. We'll be very happy to hear from you. If you've got any experiences with knife attacks, or if anything happened to you in the past, please feel free to share it. Also, if you would like us to show some other defenses against some other knife threats, for example, threatening from behind. You may be standing at the car park, buying a ticket at the car park machine, and a guy comes from behind and starts threatening you with a knife, okay? So if you would like us to show those techniques, please feel free to let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.